Doorstop is over at the Xanadu tournament today.
Yeah, homecoming.
They drove over to Xanadu homecoming, so
Yep.
I have not checked that bracket. Hope they're doing great in the run. So that'd be fun to
Yeah,
watch.
I know you see it for top 8, so haven't been able to check, but yeah, I mean, stick around. Feel free to squad stream both of them at the same time. You can go see the.
Is that a
stream.
1 day? That's a 1 day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a regional 1 day. That makes tons of sense. Okay, so we're gonna get Ned and Loaf. Again, they might have played a combo breaker, maybe not. I don't remember. Feels like a million years ago.
I do.
What is time?
Yeah. It's a figment of imagination.
So now, I think we can now confidently say, with 2 loser sets, and the third now starting for Ned that we commentated here today, that the Lucina is in the pocket for the rest of this one. It's going to be Sephiroth or die the whole way.
I appreciate Wario confirming that those are Skittles because he did eat the side view.
He tasted the purple?
Yep. But anyway, getting into this game 1, Wario going to be playing kind of a similar game to what Mario was doing previously, just trying to get in on this wall. Wario definitely having more avenues to approach, though, I feel like in this matchup with the Nair, the forward air. Utilizing that bike for movement there. So Ned's going to have to adjust the game plan at least a little bit.
Right, and we'll see how effective that is or isn't. They're kind of just poking each other out. Like, Loaf plays a little bit more conservatively, particularly like in the opening salvos of a match, and then he's going to turn things up to 11 as it gets to like the final stocks, right?
He's trying to save those reads for the walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a Wario player, you have a couple very key moments every game to utilize, your comeback mechanic.
Right.
And Loaf definitely he's not afraid to pull the trigger, but he saves it for when it matters, which is like the sign of any good player.
Down tilt, bite.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Try and maybe like catch the DI off the down tilt, like you're DIing into me, and I'm just going to sneak around. I don't know. Looked real goofy, but, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, Loaf is still holding on this first stock. Oh, gets the weird hitbox off the up B. But Ned immediately just swinging back with the forward tilt. Still has the 1 wing. Going to try to tack on some extra damage here.
And he applies the Skittle. Gets knocked off the side. And okay, I like just aggressively up-being into your opponent when you know that the Skittle's going to go off, right? That was really sneaky. Okay, Loaf going for a roll.
Oh,
and
no.
If Ned does this correctly, I don't think Wario can make it back. No, okay. I think it's because the up B sent Loaf so high, it just allowed for a different avenue of escape. Back here, trading with the forward air and just clean KOing.
Yeah, no,
that works.
You have the waft now. Can you make it count? Bring yourself back to an even game here. Up tilt waft definitely can work at this %, but tagging on a little bit too much % here probably. But yeah, I mean, Loaf definitely doing a good job of taking that stock, working his way back into this game. Ned's going to be 1 wingless for a little while longer.
Yeah, Ned kind of wants to slow things down a bit. He only wants to get hit by like little onesie-twosies, but that's not going to be what he's afforded because Loaf has the killer instinct.
Yeah, waft killing off the top after the confirm, which you don't see too often. But doesn't matter.
We saw it in Winners Finals.
Oh, yeah, that was just off. Like, that wasn't off the confirm.
Oh, yeah, that was just off Wario.
He just covered it, yeah. But yeah, Ned, I mean, still very, very much in this game. Needs to find the stock without 1 wing, though. If not, it's going to be on its way here in another 20-30%.
Good trade.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Ned was won. We've seen those low up Bs now a couple of times here, and it's just taken away any avenue of escape.
Trying to find his way out of the corner now, though.
The down tilt under. That's the kind of thing like mid-level players will just spam on Mega Man, right? It's like, I'll go under you. It works. And then it doesn't work for a while, and then it works again because you just bring it back in as the mix-up.
Yeah, I mean, that's very selective about that down tilt usage, but it always seems to work out when he
I want to say it's the first one we've seen him throw.
I saw him use one on Kalos against Samty, but it's like he's so selective with it. Loaf just covering everything there. There was not a whole lot Ned could really do.
Yeah, that tech chase on the platform was just so brilliant from Loaf. Yeah, however, Ned now he's in the position he wants. Got the 1 wing, got the ledge trap started. Just going to use all the stage that he can.
Yeah, this is where it's awkward for Wario, comfy for Sephiroth, but you know we saw that the latest upgrade on the waft come through.
Yeah, the longer Ned takes, half waft is close, if not already here. But okay, forward tilt shuts the door on any chance of a waft, just letting the game sneak out of his hands. Ned on the board.
Yeah, it just looked like Loaf was kind of having a hard time consistently finding a way in, especially once that one wing came online. Just because Wario's main strength in getting in on those bigger hitboxes is his extra mobility that he has on most of the casts, but as soon as that one wing comes through, that advantage is just lost.
And the way Ned plays with one wing, it reminds me of his Limit Cloud from way back in the day, where he would get Limit on Cloud in Smash 4 and then just run around, never even press the button, and then take stock. When we saw his Cloud come out to play, I think it was versus Comet on Final Destination, the first time he got Limit, he just didn't even fire it. He was just like, I want to be fast.
Now you mention that, that makes sense as to why both Ned and Tweak like playing Sephiroth in this game. Because they liked the movement of Cloud, but he no longer has that for as long as he wants in this game. So with, you know, Sephiroth,
what a statement on that edge guard.
No one wing needed there, but you know, that extra movement definitely does help when he has it. But yeah, just a quick 0 to death from Ned.
Brilliant gameplay. Again, finding that weak, like you don't really think of Wario as a weak recovery, but just the fact that Octaslash is so large, not many characters, even some of the characters with the best recoveries in the game can't get past the Octaslash when it's presented in such a way, and Ned really just has that scouted at the moment.
Yeah, Loaf trying to go for something cheeky there with the bike setup, but not quite working out. Ned just really just looking like he has all the momentum in the world to try to book it to get to Grand.
Yeah, and this is still without the one wing. He's so comfortable. But okay, poking through, and I really liked going out there for the forward area. You really need to take a risk at that spot. Makes a ton of sense. Okay, Loaf was so scary, but the Nair shuts down the threat.
I didn't realize that Wario's walking animation looked like that.
Wario's goofy, man.
He's a goofy boy.
A big goof head.
But Loaf just trying to find this first stock. Just seems like he's had a hard time applying any sort of meaningful pressure to Ned when Ned's in the corner.
And there goes stock number 2 for Loaf. Overextends just a little bit and then gets forward tilted for his trouble. And then that's how he works the game plan, right? He just wants to poke and prod you until he can eventually get a forward tilt kill. Grab release.
Oh no.
Oh
no! As soon as I saw the angle that Loaf was put at, I was like, Ned's going down. He's going down. Ned loves to go for those finishers with the up B.
That one, we talked about Loaf just kind of shrugging off some of the goofy games in his winter set. He seemed effective at doing that versus Geist, eventually taking the set all the way to game 5. I believe it was last hit. Or no, was it last hit? I think Geist had an exclamation point in game 5. But that set had some goofy games so far. Loaf's down 0-2 on a goofy game. Let's see if he can dig deep here and get at least on the board.
I'm always a Loaf believer, but these two, I mean, at least that game 2 felt more so like he was kind of looking for answers more so than it was like a goofy game to me. Like he consistently could not keep Ned in the corner. Ned was always finding the answer. So like he's gonna have to dig deep, like you said. And
well, I think if you find like a way to recover through that edge guard, or just don't put yourself in the position to get edge guarded in the first place, that could have been a different game, right? Like that 0 to death was wild. And definitely the difference, even though it did end up being a 3-stock, right?
Okay, here we go. Changing to smaller pastures. Paying another visit to KK on Smashville.
Again, a reminder that we all don't have plans. Alas.
Skip right up every time, yeah.
Oh, what a weight on the air dodge. That's a confident Ned.
Yeah, Ned just has all the momentum here. I like the idea of going to a smaller stage, though, so Ned can't maneuver around Wario's options as much. But right now, looking like more of the same in this game 3.
This is just... Ned is moving and grooving. He's destined for grand finals the way he's playing right now.
Yeah, Loaf needs to find this stock. He needs to get another watt follow-up to get back into it.
Oh, I thought that was it.
That backer so close to killing. Oh, no. Another quick 20% off of that up B.
And letting the dash attacks rip. When Ned is thrown out like that unsafe dash attack in this position, he's just confident it's going to land. And so far, there's nothing that proves him wrong.
I mean, like, there's nothing that's happened in this game to shake Ned's confidence. He's getting all the positioning he wants.
Oh, and I think he thought that the Skittle would explode at the perfect time, but no.
Oh, gonna recover low. Without the bike, though, so if Loaf gets knocked off stage sooner than later, he will be in trouble.
With that hit, he should be able to have his bike back in time. And
But yeah, that bite will do it. Evening up the stocks. We are looking at a full waft, though, so Loaf can absolutely even this up right now with the right confirm.
And yeah, Ned needs to shut the door on that, or at least just get the 2 stocks to 1 lead sooner rather than later, because again, the comeback mechanic is looming.
He's crawling, he's lurking.
Shouts to Sahara on the right side of the screen, trying to sell some rugs.
Hey, she's a hard-working camel.
She also doesn't have plans. No, her plans are to see KK.
Yeah, she's working.
It's a night on the town. Okay, Ned took 2.7%. I don't even know how he took that exact number.
Yeah, Loaf still holding on that waft, though. Could even it up in the blink of an eye if he gets the right opportunity here.
I think that was
he needs
a shield poke attempt with the up tilt from Ned after those 3 Skittles were about to land. And okay, Loaf smartly parrying the timing there. His shield was really low and didn't want to take any extra unneeded damage.
Especially instead of falling up air into the waft there when you have that big opening to try to even things back up. So still setting a stock behind here. Forward throw off stage. This is the best.
And he doesn't let it rip there. He actually just goes for the back air, and you can see spikes on the down air here. Ned's pretty light. Don't forget, this is Sephiroth, right? So like you could see a dead Sephiroth soon, and then just the quick second stock.
I mean, just with how hard stocks have been to come by for Loaf as the set's gone on, you think you'd want to even the setup, but 57%, that's not a whole lot, especially when you have the waft threat ever present. Reverse up B to put him off stage, and here we go.
Woo! That down tilt. That was so scary.
Oh, and he got it! That's why he was holding on to it. Loaf forcing the game forward. Fantastic conversion there at the end.
And that's the kind of thing that can turn around momentum, right? I think Loaf knew that he could have used the waft to get the second stock, and then he would have been fighting uphill on the third stock, right, with like a 1 win coming super early. It would have been a much harder battle, but if he could get the second stock first, which he was able to do with that excellent ledge trap on the right side, then anything can happen, right?
Speaking of turnaround, why doesn't anyone tell Ned that his mask is upside down? It just says Den on it.
Maybe this is his den. Maybe this is your home.
Ned's Den.
He wants to feel like he's playing at home.
That should be like what he like. That's like what he calls the stream, like welcome to Ned's Den.
Ned's Den.
I mean,
that's
play a lot of Elite Smash.
That's almost too clever.
Yeah.
Or like the opening to like a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ned's Den. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Be here all night, hanging out with KK. I don't have plans.
Obviously.
But Loaf just taking the momentum from that game 3 and continuing to run with it.
Momentum-based character in Wario, almost enough to KO on the back air. And now Ned needs to come up with something big.
Oh!
And he was looking for something big.
Just not quite connecting on the forward smash, but Loaf.
I don't know if that would have even KO'd. It might have.
What was that?
Would that forward smash even KO?
It probably would.
Probably.
Sweet spot. But, I mean, doesn't matter.
Wario's pretty heavy.
In a different timeline, maybe, but Loaf.
Okay, that's a nice combo.
The biggest lead he's had in this set.
What a threatening bike. The bike is just taking away any of those Octo Slashes on the ledge.
Loaf just... Also, Ned running it back to Smashville.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, especially like the way Ned played so well on Kalos, right, versus Samty. Just
and
taking away any escape.
Loaf just utilizing that middle platform so well with those combo extensions, parrying the dash attack there, getting the forward tilt on the way through, and Loaf with a big lead right now.
Yeah.
Making me eat my words what I was saying earlier in the set that he was kind of had his back against the wall, but he's putting Ned in a corner.
You thought there was a chance that we might not commentate a Game 5.
That's so funny, man.
For just 1 second.
Hilarious, really. But has the Loaf off stage, needs to get this stock yesterday. But yeah, Loaf with the waft already fully on deck.
Okay, Ned on the board, though.
He has 2 full stocks to find a waft confirm if he wants it.
I think he does. That's a stretch. I know.
I mean, but you know, after a certain point, it's no longer guaranteed. So like,
He picked Wario on the character select screen. I think he's gonna want to go for a walk.
well, no duh.
Okay, we're scared of that forward air a little bit, but
And doing a good job of playing around those death combos though.
and just leaving the bike there just to take away the resource. Sometimes you see players like, throw it up if you can.
What?
That was a jump read. That was a sick jump read, but Ned just did not jump. And there's the counter. We haven't seen the counter for a little bit, and all of a sudden, Ned's back in this game. Waft's gone, gets the stock. Although this one wing won't last too much longer is the only thing not really going his way.
That falling up air, though, has become more and more of a detriment to Ned as the set's gone on. Like, it's so safe on Sephiroth's shield, and if it connects, that's so much damage.
Oh, Wario's falling up air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has that platform that you can just do it, drop down falling up air.
I thought you were talking about Ned's own falling up air. Like that one?
No, like the Wario falling up air. Like, it's so safe, it does a lot of damage, you can use it off the platform. Like, it's been a good opening boxing tool for Wario, and Loaf forcing the Game 5. Are we going to see another reverse 3-0?
Or will Ned be able to stop it? Let's see. First of all, let's see if Ned gets off a Smash fill. Because remember, this was Lowe's counter pick Game 3.
Or will he be stubborn? Will he be stubborn? I think that game was too squarely in Lowe's favor to want to go back. Yep.
Small battlefield we go. Characters, I do not expect to change at this point in time.
That's it. The villain, the anti-hero, or whatever you want to call Wario.
Anti-hero.
He's got his own games. He makes, we all enjoy good
Yeah, I guess it is an anti-hero more so. This is just a very edgy match.
Hey, he's just trying to get it. Wario's just trying to get his bag. That's relatable.
So are Ned and Loaf, man.
Yeah.
That's what brings them to Losers Finals Game 5 here. Small battlefield. Ned getting a couple of hits in. But it's really scrappy hits. Nothing leaning too big of a confirm either way.
Yeah, but has that Skittle locked in. Loaf mistiming the air dodge in the corner. What was really so helpful to Loaf in that game before was just getting out to that early lead and then just being able to sit back and find the damage when he wanted it. But now Ned's just forcing him into the corner time and time again.
What a good parry to set up again these double up airs. Oh, but that jab, the first hit and then it just didn't feel like comboing. It was like a Samus jab almost. Looked real goofy. I think he delayed it. Must have been a delayed jab.
Sephiroth's jab kind of goofy in general with the 1, 2, 3. But it definitely is much more functional than Samus's.
Confident ledge get up timing from Loaf. I was shaking in my boots a little bit there for him, but he's fine. Everyone's fine.
Yeah. Ned trying to get out of this corner, though. May not be fine for much longer.
Well, just reset with the Octaslash.
And he has the one wing. Loaf in a tough spot here.
Standing there menacingly.
Inches his way out of the corner.
Yeah, standing there, and he lets it rip on the down smash again. These players that Ned keeps playing against, though, they don't really fall victim to the down smash. They just take to the skies too much.
Yeah, that was really Ned's go-to early on in his Sephiroth meta, but in this top 8 has just been not doing him any favors. But so that's the stock, but immediately getting the falling up air, covering about half the stage, it looked like.
Yeah, he was on the ledge and he covered the whole platform on the left side.
But Loaf already has full waft in the tank. So that's something that Ned's going to be wary of for quite a bit of this set.
Even when Loaf gets the full waft charge early, we don't see him go for early reads on it. He still wants to save it for those very specific kill conditions, right? Like we saw in Game 3.
No, especially when you're down this much. Like, you have to get this stock without waft. but Ned just
The
showing no sign of
That's the
fall.
first footstool dare we've seen this whole time. Ned went for like a couple attempts of that on Icon, but just they were whiffs, and when that move whiffs, you go straight into the air, right? Oh, I thought Ned might be able to DI that, but nah, no chance.
Yeah, pretty high percent. Got some rage on Wario, but yeah, if you're Loaf, you're looking for a reversal here, looking for a quick waft to even this game back up.
A couple more crouches. We're seeing more crouches try to get under these Sephiroth aerials. Okay, that's what that down tilt is for, to reset into another up air.
Yep, depending on how they DI, like that can potentially work, but Ned being wary there, working his way out of there, still has his stock. Trying to hold on till he can get that one wing.
Able to extend the hitbox on the bike with that back air, just so omnipresent with that move. Loaf needs to find a way in, and he's got to find it soon, because he's just bleeding out.
But yeah, I mean, forcing it in the corner so that back air will be survivable, but now he is in a tough spot.
You got all of small battlefield to work with, and then the turnaround dash attack. Loaf was starting to find the timing on those dash attacks, but Ned finds an interesting mix-up. You think he's going to dash right, dashes left instead.
Yeah, I mean, as the night's gone on, Ned's continued to kind of strong-arm his way through those dash attacks here and there. And netting him a stock there, a very crucial stock, trying to finish out this set. One more stock to go.
Whoa, okay,
Still.
good timing. Everyone's living, though. That was scarier than it looked, because kind of goofily landing back into center stage was Ned, but everyone's fine.
Wario doesn't have a bike, and Sephiroth has a one wing, so you cannot be off stage if you're Loaf. But Ned, understanding that, kind of pushing him off, trying to finish out this set. Wario going to be extremely vulnerable off stage.
Nice parry. Okay, trying to get a kill with an up air, but this isn't Brawl, so everyone's fine.
That move will kill decently soon, but definitely not super.
He'll kill like one like 50 probably
Yeah,
on
it's like
Sephiroth, and Sephiroth's really light, so that's mostly why.
Yeah. Loaf just cannot find a meaningful opening.
And
But
again,
once again,
that down smash just, I think he's expecting a roll or something, but
and here we go.
that trade was great, and you know what they say.
When there's a waft, there's a way.
Exactly. Yeah, Ned just needs all of this space on small battlefield. Just reset. Do not let Loaf into neutral. Okay, throw the bike right at him. Okay.
You're one wingless. You don't have a one wing. Wario's got waft. This is a bad spot for Ned.
Ooh, that hit freeze on the bike scared the snot out of me there for Ned.
Just stay away from me. Stay away from me, biker man. Here's a forward tilt. That back air will not do it.
2 count for Loaf, but this Giga Flare's really scary, and he hits under the stage!
And he's alive! Go back!
Go back, he's alive!
And he back aired him, it's over. Well, well, I got up to go look at the stage. Nope.
I thought he died from it too, man.
Wario is a big boy, and that definitely wasn't the strong hit.
Yeah, because it was under.
Yeah.
Ned's reaction is our reaction, just holding his head for like dear life.
Man, Loaf had a couple tight
Yeah.
ones today.
It was like 190 to 20, and it was last hit. All right, well, we have one more, potentially 2 more, based on how these have been going. Sets to bring you guys here from Saturday Stadium 2 Battle. I hope you've been enjoying the commentary. My name's been Sturm.
And I've been Papa. And yeah, one more, like you said, maybe 2 more on deck here. I just want to, give a quick, round of applause for Loaf. 3rd place, definitely a great run. Couple really tight Game 5 sets. Like, walking away 3rd place definitely probably stings a little bit after how close they were, but played fantastic all day.
Yeah, the level of play at this has been phenomenal all the way
this
through.
whole tournament was a bloodbath in general. Like, I went 0-2 being a PR player, losing to Sir Dank, who got top 8.
Nice.
And then Poof, who's a very good player from Chicago, been like borderline